Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Men, if you're ready to reclaim your edge, listen up. I used to be held back by constant bathroom trips, with multiple wake-ups during my sleep and looking for restrooms whenever I was out. Then I discovered Better Man. After just 2 months, I started experiencing fewer trips to the bathroom, less urge to go, and I even slept through some nights. I feel a noticeable boost in my overall well-being, even sexual stamina. It gives me the freedom and confidence to live life on my terms. Better Man is clinically tested and trusted by thousands of men over 25 years. Ready to take back control? Go to BeBetterNow.com to order your supply today. That's BeBetterNow.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed. Individual results may vary.
This is the Berman Project. Hey, it's JD here, back for another week of introspection and reflection on grief, depression, and the pathway to mental wellness, all the while nourishing my soul with the music and art of the late indie rock singer-songwriter David Berman. How are you doing, motherfuckers? I am hopeful that you are all tucked away in a cocoon, ready to transform into beautiful butterflies and spread your beauty throughout the world. That would be my wish for you. So there's that. I am having a day. I just talked to my therapist, whom I haven't spoken with in about a month, just based on scheduling. She was taking a course and she was on vacation, and then I was doing some things, and it just made it difficult to sync our schedules together until today. I'll see her again next week. But it was a tough appointment because I am fucking low and I am overcome with dark thoughts about finding relief is ultimately where we settled. In an ideal world, I find that in this space, in this realm. But when you feel this way, it makes you not necessarily think straight and practically. I mean, I've got 2 little girls. They're 14 and they're 12. They're not so little anymore. But the collateral damage would be there. And I can't justify creating that sort of collateral damage just to feel relief. And so that's effectively off the table. Even though there are days when I want it to be in the center of the table on a lazy Susan so that I can spin to win, grab what I need, and fucking rid myself of this mortal coil. It's not good. It's not good. I'm on a new drug, but I'm ratcheting it up, starting out on a really quite low dose. Within 3 weeks, I'll be at the recommended dose. So that's good. Hopefully I get something from this relief-wise. I'm also looking for a meaningful project. And this is a meaningful project. In fact, I just got an email from Corey, and it made my fucking day. It came during therapy, and I read it to my therapist even, because it's unbelievable that any of you would take the time to shoot me an email or a text or communicate with me on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, just to say, hey, hope you're doing okay. And what you do in creating these podcasts, it does matter. It does matter, and it matters to me in the case of Corey or whomever else reaches out. That's so gratifying. That's so gratifying. I can't help but be dubious and think, okay, so who put you up to this, Corey? But that's just the way I am. That's how I am. I am naturally skeptical of positive feedback. You know, it made it real tough when I was trying to perform, when I was trying to do comedy and act and perform. That was really tough. Because you got to take the good with the bad, right? You got to take the good with the bad. And if you can't, well, then it can be crippling, and it can be a challenge just to get out of bed. I used to do a joke, and the joke was that I spend all my energy just trying not to wake up. It's fucking exhausting, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to keep fighting, but I'm going to need some help. That's not a call for help from you. Although if you can shoot me a letter at jd@meetingalchemist.com, it would mean the world. But again, this is between me and fate. So there's that.
Up the hill past 694, at the stone wall make a left, and I will see you soon, my friend, if these old directions still direct. Oh yeah, if these old directions still direct. Is the problem that we can't see, or is it that the problem is beautiful to me? Birds of Virginia are flying within ya, like background singers, they all come in threes. Like background singers, they all come in threes. Won't soul music change now that our souls have turned strange? Once a day, twice a day, when on and off collide, we'll set our souls aside and walk away. Road message broadcast on an overpass. All my favorite singers couldn't sing. All my favorite singers couldn't sing. My ski vest has buttons like convenience store mirrors, and they help me see that everything in this room right now is a part of me. Oh yeah, is a part of me. Won't soul music change now that our souls have turned strange? Once a day, twice a day, when on and off collide, we'll set our souls aside and walk away, realizing when it happens to you. So I took a shot of sugar like snow dumped into the blood, and children wander off into the ultra economic, but we're real. We are real. I know we are real. I know we are real. We are real, 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 real. I know we are real.
Don't step on it, fucker. All right. That was We Are Real from the American Water record. Just a tremendous record overall. I found earlier this week there was a gentleman from Scandinavia somewhere, and he had written a 4-page essay on American Water, and I believe you can find it translated in English. I haven't had a chance to track it down and read it yet, but it's probably worth reading if you're looking for insight into the songs and the overall themes of the record. You know at this point that this is just not something we cover. I'll speak to what I know when I can, but this guy, David Berman, is over my fucking head. And, you know, a song like We Are Real, you take for granted because it's an album cut on just a fantastic record, but it belongs. It absolutely fucking belongs. It's very good. Don't know much more than that. After the fucking monstrous people and blue arrangements, it's a step down, I would say. If it's your favorite song and you want to fight me, send me an email, jd@mediumalchemist.com. Would love to hear from you. Let's read a poem. This comes from Berman's book, Actual Air. The poem itself is called April 13th, 1865. Now, I'm no historian, but I can tell you that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated April 14th, 1865. And I'm pretty sure that's what we're talking about here. So why don't we dig in? April 13th, 1865. At first, the sound had no meaning. The shot came from the balcony, as if the play had sprung an annex, and I, John Sleeper Clark, pictured stars through oak scaffolds as the news traveled over the chairscape like a stain. In that dark room lit by gas jets, the Welshman to my left conceded the armrest we'd been fighting over, and doctors and half-doctors flowed into the Scarlet Isles to help. I did not take to the image of a bay more waiting in the alley, or a manhunt through Maryland. I remember standing up as the others did, and how the assassin was in mid-air when the stagehands wheeled out the clouds. That's April 13th, 1865. Over 150 years ago. 158 years ago and 7 months, to be exact. It was a Thursday. And it sure sounds like that's what it was about. But it's a day early, so I'm not 100% sure, what's going on. God, Americans have had a lot of presidents assassinated. There's only been, 41 presidents? 40 something presidents, 40, less than 45 for sure. And 4 of them have been assassinated. That's fucking crazy. Thoughts and prayers. That's what I got for you this week. To be honest with you, I'm fucking barely hanging on, folks. I'll be back next week, though. Mark my words. I'm here for you. Stay hungry, stay foolish, and for the love of all that is glorious, wash your goddamn hands. The Berman Project is a production of Douvres Podcasts and Such. You can find out more about the show at www.thebermanproject.xyz. That's right, I'm fucking Canadian. I'm also social. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, and all the rest at Berman Project.
Douvres Podcasts and Such.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number Everything Smart Bed sale. Every smart bed and base are on sale during our Memorial Day event. Up to 50% off, plus free home delivery. Limited time. Exclusively to Sleep Number store near you. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.